What happened to Mike and what's the status?
We had a play check at the line of scrimmage. And, we didn't get the check up front, which happens. And a guy got cut block and fell into his knee. So they feel optimistic about it, but they said it takes a day or so. So he's gonna get evaluated tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So hope for the best.
It was his knee?
Yeah.
That next man up mentality that you talked a lot about, was that on display again today, not just with your quarterback here, but also with Kendall and other guys?
Yeah, absolutely. And Pete's up for relief pitcher of the year. I mean, he's done an unbelievable job. Three of the biggest games of the year. Pete stepped up and performed unbelievably. And the great thing is that nobody flinches. And it was just business as usual. We went in, we called the game, Pete went in and executed, and the guys around him did a great job. And I think that's part of the reason why we're sitting here, undefeated and Patriot League champs.
Peter, can you talk about just always staying ready? Last couple of weeks, you knew you were going to start. Today you start on the sidelines, but just always being ready to get in there.
Right. It helps when you play the past 2 weeks, of course. But I think your mentality through the week is really important to take you into game day. Because if you're not prepared during the week, you're not going to succeed during the game. You don't give yourself a chance. So that's the big thing with me, just to be preparing during the week.
You've got 3 pretty strong wins under your belt the last 3 weeks. If you were to remain a starter, if Michael's unable to get back out there, how confident are you that you can lead this team going forward?
I feel great. I feel great about it. I know I don't have to do anything that I can't do. I don't have to play above myself or anything. The line to the running backs, the receivers, it all helped me out, and it definitely these past 3 games have helped build a lot of confidence.
The offense scored 52.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing more could be said favorable to that. But the defense played a great game too and really held Georgetown down. What would you like to say?
No, I think our defense has obviously had an outstanding performance today. Have done a really great job throughout the season. I mean, us and Georgetown were ranked 1 and 2 in scoring defense. Our defense has done a much better job, playing run defense. And when you're holding teams to 20 points or less, with the ability we have to score points, you're going to give yourself an opportunity to be in every game with a great chance to win. And I couldn't be more proud of our defenses, our staff, and our players. And they've done a fantastic job this year. And challenged them to come out and play great defense today, and they did it once again.
Brandon, so a lot of guys in the second quarter go over to talk to Mike and during a very difficult time. What do you say to him at that point?
Just tell him to keep his head up and let him know that we have his back. We know that Pete's not going to miss a beat. Basically tell him that we got his back. We're going to come out with a win, move on next week and get healthy because, it's a team thing. And he's a friend just as much as a player. And just basically tell him to keep his head up and let him know that we're there for him.
Going back to freshman year, did either of you think that you would be sitting here just so soon after that season?
I didn't after the season, no. But when I got here, I thought we had a special group of guys, and I thought that we could, if we stuck together, we could come out and do something great with the people that we had. After the season, obviously, a 1-10 season kind of turned around a little bit, but the new coaching staff came in, we all bought in, and that's really what it was. We all bought in so quick and came together, and really, I think we just clicked, and I think, yeah.
Coach, that was a gritty win last week, Patriot League championship, and then no letdown today. So that's the type of team that you have, and that's got to give you confidence heading into the next week and then the playoffs.
Yeah, we talked all week about competing against a standard rather than the opponent, and anything less than our best preparation, our best effort, and our best execution wasn't acceptable. And there was plenty of things for us still to play for this week, even with the specter of complacency looming over our heads, and all the things that are kind of traps for a team that doesn't really necessarily believe in the intangible aspect of the game and how it pertains to success on the field. And it was senior day, chance to be the first Fordham team to go undefeated in Patriot League play. Chance for these seniors to be undefeated at home in their senior year, undefeated for 2 years, and whatever it was in 1 and 3 years, and really having the opportunity to build some momentum and build a resume moving forward. And aside from that, we had already clinched the championship, so come out and play like a championship team. And I think defensively we did for the first half. Offensively, I think, and I said to the guys, it's a compliment when you're not satisfied with 24 points and almost 300 yards. That's not a negative. It's just, hey, we're capable of more. And I thought we challenged them in the second half, and the offense did a great job stepping up and performing at the level that they're capable and that we expected them.
Given where you guys are headed, is the placement of the Army game next week? I know you can't do anything about that, but is that a good spot for you? Is that where you want to play that game?
Absolutely not. It's not ideal at all. But control the controllable, and they're obviously a very tough physical Division I team. They run an offensive scheme that you don't see the entire season, and you kind of have to get ready for in 1 week's notice. And but obviously at the same time, they're a very storied and tradition-rich program. I played at Mikey before when I was at Akron, and it's a great experience up there. So you got to weigh the positives, weigh the negatives, and just take it one game at a time.